Welcome back to the Resistance Revolutionary Party. I'm your host, Gregory Duncan. This is another special edition, and it is entitled, A Convicted Felon is a Convicted Felon. No one is invincible, no one is irreplaceable, and no one is above the law, and that includes the President of the United States. If the United States President was ill and needed to undergo a life-saving operation and had to be put under anesthesia, we wouldn't insist that he'd wait to have the surgery after he had served his term. No individual serving as President of the United States is that important or that necessary. That's why we have a succession in place. When the President is unable to fulfill his duties for any reason, which includes an illness, death, or incarceration, the Vice President is temporarily or permanently put in place to finish out the President's term, if needed until the next election. First of all, Trump, who violated his oath and the 14th Amendment, Section 3, isn't even legally eligible to hold the office of President due to his inciting of an insurrection and rebelling against the state on January 6, 2021. His swearing in on January 2025 would be illegal and unconstitutional. Secondly, Trump is a convicted felon, and in spite of the illegal ruling by the Supreme Court claiming presidential immunity, no U.S. citizen is above the law. That includes Donald John Trump, as well as the President of the United States. The Supreme Court's duty is to interpret the law. The United States Constitution does not grant them the authority to make a law, because no government official is above the law or the United States Constitution. So that, by them doing that, they violated their oath and the 14th Amendment, giving aid and comfort to an insurrectionist. Trump being sentenced and serving his full term/time in a prison cell does not negatively affect the country. That's why there is a vice president. Trump tried to overthrow the United States government, stole thousands of U.S. classified documents, and said he would consider pardoning those who stormed the United States Capitol to prevent the peaceful transition of power on his orders, which would be giving aid and comfort to insurrectionists. Once again, a violation of his oath and the 14th Amendment. Judge Juan Merchan not sentencing Trump to prison would be giving aid and comfort to an insurrectionist, violating his oath and the 14th Amendment, Section 3. Trump's criminality cannot continue to be ignored. Justice must be served, and if Trump is going to be sworn in, which would be illegal, then poetic justice must also be served on January 20th, 2025. The day Trump is sworn in, he must also be sentenced on that very day following the swearing in to show the nation and the world that in the United States of America, no one is above the law, and serve his full criminal sentence in prison just as any other common criminal. Well, that's all I have to say on that. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you again in the next Resistance Revolutionary Party video. Have a good night.